Today we're going to talk about why nonprofits can't afford to sleep on IRA rollover gifts. Back when I worked for the University of Southern Mississippi Foundation, I ran a few sort of casually informative campaigns about IRA rollovers. But like many fundraisers, I didn't really see them as crucial to meeting our goals. I'll admit I didn't realize the power of the IRA rollover, otherwise known as the Qualified Charitable Distribution. When I began working for Star King School for the Ministry, one of the members of my advancement committee suggested that we put out more information about IRA rollovers in our calendar year-end giving campaign. Now, as a school with a very small fundraising shop, and by small I mean me and someone doing the gift processing, I honestly didn't feel that we had the bandwidth to pursue this additional messaging. However, I went back and dug up my old templates from my previous work at the VOSM Foundation, and I created letters and emails that December that mentioned IRA rollovers. This was the first time the school had ever put out anything about IRA rollover giving. Now, was it a coincidence when that following February, we had a longtime monthly donor give me a call and tell me that she wanted to give the entirety of her IRA to the school? I don't know. Definitely a coincidence, but I tend to think it's unlikely. While we did have to spread that gift over a 6-year period due to tax reasons, that gift surpassed well over $500,000 for a very small school. The next year, we greatly expanded how we promote IRA rollovers. We used video, email, letters, social media, all this to educate our donors about this giving option. And each year, more constituents began to give via IRA rollover. And I don't think that we've seen the crest of that wave yet. So as you can tell, IRA rollovers hold immense potential, both for retirees and for nonprofits. Here's everything that you need to know about IRA rollovers and why they're more significant than you realize. According to Freewill, a company that helps nonprofits market plan giving opportunities, in 2021, a staggering $13 trillion with a T dollars was held in individual retirement accounts in the United States. With 10,000 baby boomers turning 65 every single day, the importance of IRA rollovers doesn't seem like it's going away anytime soon. As these baby boomers reach retirement age, they face critical decisions like meeting their required minimum distribution. That starts at age 72. If an IRA owner fails to take their required minimum distribution, there can be a hefty tax penalty. Now, on the flip side, if they do take it, then it becomes taxed as regular income. IRA rollovers are amazing for nonprofits. First, they are immediate gifts, but made from assets. IRA rollovers allow donors to make immediate contributions using their retirement assets, and this provides a substantial boost to nonprofit funding without affecting the donor's cash flow. Therefore, IRA rollover gifts tend to be larger because they're made from assets, not from income. Second, they're tax advantageous for the donor. IRA rollovers are tax advantageous for donors, and they count towards the donor's required minimum distribution, potentially reducing their tax burden associated with large distributions. For donors age 72 and above, making a qualified charitable distribution can help satisfy that R&D requirement in a tax-efficient manner. And IRA rollovers are easy to initiate. They're relatively straightforward, so it's an accessible option for many of your donors. Some donors are provided by their broker with a special checkbook for their IRA account. And if they have one of those, they can just write a check directly to their charity of choice with that special checkbook. If they don't have one of those checkbooks, they can call their broker or their account manager and ask that the funds be distributed to the charity of their choice. Side note though, your donor should never ever extract the funds from the IRA and then write a check from their personal account. This can cause them some pretty nasty tax issues. And IRA rollovers have significant contribution limits. Donors can give up to $100,000 per year, providing an opportunity for substantial annual contributions. Despite the substantial sums involved, many nonprofits are not capitalizing on the potential of IRA rollovers. In 2021, a shocking 43% of nonprofits reported they didn't promote them. This oversight is significant, especially considering that most IRA rollovers are in the $1,000 to $5,000 range. Furthermore, 96% of nonprofits believe that donor awareness about IRA rollers is insufficient. So this lack of promotion and awareness translates into missed opportunities for substantial donations. For those over age 70, an IRA rollover or qualified charitable distribution can be an ideal way to make their annual charitable gift. QCDs are typically much larger than post-tax gifts, offering a more substantial benefit to nonprofits. Additionally, organizations that market IRA rollovers at least 3 times a year are 3.2 times more likely to receive 10 or more QCDs. Effective communication is crucial in promoting IRA rollovers. After direct one-on-one conversations with gift officers, having information about rollovers on the nonprofit's website is the second most important promotional factor. Interestingly, 46% of QCD gifts come from previous donors, highlighting the importance of nurturing existing relationships through consistent and clear communication. So this is my call to action for nonprofits. Nonprofits cannot ignore the potential of IRA rollovers. By raising awareness and actively promoting qualified charitable distributions, organizations can tap into this significant source of funding. Whether through direct conversations, an informative website, or making regular marketing efforts, it's time for nonprofits to educate their donors to the benefits of IRA rollovers. By doing so, they can create a steady stream of donations that supports their mission and makes a lasting impact. Remember, the more informed and aware and engaged your donors are, the more likely they are to contribute through their IRAs, ensuring that your nonprofit can thrive and continue its valuable work. To help you reach that critical 3 or more times in promoting IRA rollovers that's really going to tip the scales for your nonprofit, I've created a freebie calendar of IRA rollover promotions, and I will link that in the video description. To get this free resource, you sign up on my website and you have a PDF. This includes a year-long strategy for how to promote IRA rollovers, including training your staff, marketing, and following up with donors who qualify. And if you're a small nonprofit and you're like, Jessica, I do not have the time to put this stuff together, fantastic. I have already created an IRA rollover promotion bundle on my Real Deal Fundraising Etsy store, and it's available for $99. It gives you everything you need to create a marketing plan, an informational website, and promote on social media and via email, and even video about IRA rollovers.